While using VLOOKUP, we usually write a 0 or a false for the last parameter. This way, we instruct Excel to look for an exact match for the lookup value. However, by providing a 1 or a true, we can instruct Excel to do an approximate match of the lookup value. This allows us to use VLOOKUP as an alternate for nested if statements. In this example on screen, we have a list of people and their loyalty points. In column C, we have the membership level they are on. I have used a nested if statement to calculate their membership level. If someone has more than or equal to 100,000 points, then they are at a titanium level. If they have more than or equal to 80,000 but less than 100,000, then they are on platinum, and so on. As you can see, reading this nested if statement is not very easy, and even writing such a statement can be error prone. A much simpler solution is to use either VLOOKUP or XLOOKUP. Let's take a look at both of them one by one. We'll start with VLOOKUP. VLOOKUP. Our lookup value is B2. As we're trying to figure out the membership level for the points mentioned in the cell B2. Table array is F2 to G7, as that's where we have the levels against the threshold points. Fix the reference. Whenever we find a match, we want to return the level which is in column 2, so the column index will be 2. Now let us look at the last parameter, range lookup. There are two options, false for an exact match or true for an approximate match. The words approximate match do not convey the accurate meaning. The way it works is exact match or the closest smaller item. Let's select true in this case. Now if I copy the formula, we can verify the results. Let's look at the first few results. 81,000. It is not an exact match, so the closest smaller item is 80,000. Therefore, it returns platinum. 75,000. Again, not an exact match. The closest smaller item is 60,000. Therefore, it returns gold. 20,000. We have an exact match here. Therefore, it returns standard. So this is how you can use the approximate match option of VLOOKUP. Now, one thing to note is that you must have the first column of the lookup table in an ascending order. Otherwise, the solution doesn't work. The other thing to note is the Excel terminology approximate match can be confusing. If you look at the values for Williams, Penny and Anita, they are 39,999, 40,000 and 40,001. They are approximately the same, but this is the English language approximate that I'm talking about. However, the approximate match of Excel tells us that one of them is different. So that's something you'll have to remember. The key part in using this function is getting the lookup table right. It does take a bit of practice, but after 4 or 5 attempts, it becomes easier. So that's it on VLOOKUP. Now let's see how we can achieve the same results using XLOOKUP. If XLOOKUP is new to you, then please see the description below for some helpful videos on how to use XLOOKUP. XLOOKUP. Lookup value is B2. Lookup array is F2 to F7. Fix the reference. Return array is G2 to G7. The membership levels. Fix the reference. If not found is an optional parameter. I'm just going to type a comma to ignore that for now. Match mode is the parameter we are interested in. If you look at the second option, this is the one that we are looking for. Exact match or the next smaller item. If you remember, this is what we were doing even with the VLOOKUP. Let's close the formula and copy it. And the result is the same. So that's how you use the approximate match in XLOOKUP. Hope this was useful to you. If you like our content, then please consider subscribing. I'll see you soon in the next video.